Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all Earth signs. Perhaps your story is in here, but there is also a separate spread just for your sign. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. We have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Chariot, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, another Taurus, another Virgo, another Capricorn, or a Cancer. I think this spread is about finances. In some shape or form, there's definitely money involved here. Right, the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, I think this is the most important card of this spread. This is, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is one of the best cards you can potentially get. This is a card of somebody who is rich, or just got richer, somebody who is doing well financially, somebody who's, perhaps you're getting dividends paid off, perhaps you're getting a job, and it comes with a sign-up bonus, or perhaps if you already work for a company and you could be becoming fully vested, or it's just some kind of a payment, because there's definitely money coming in, right? Somebody could be buying a car off of you, because we have the Chariot right there in the middle, and the Chariot could be a card of a vehicle. For very few of you, if you just recently got some money coming in, you could be spending it on a car, or you could be spending it on a trip, right? But with the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, this is definitely money coming in. Even if you're buying a car, or even if you're going on a trip, you're doing this because you just got money. All right? The Six of Swords, that the Chariot is clarifying. It could also be a card of travel, right? Or my favorite interpretation of the Six of Swords is a rough patch being over. So now that you got all this money coming in, definitely your life is about to get a little better. Probably not a little, could be a lot, a lot better. But yeah, this is about money. This is about money coming in, and you feeling good about it with that Nine of Pentacles. All right, cool. Taurus, we have the World, we have the Hierophant, we have the Three of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This right here feels like an ending and a new beginning, but it's a very positive ending. It's the type of ending where people accomplish something, and now they're thinking of what's next for them. That's what it kind of feels like. The Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, that card could be either a card of waiting, right? So perhaps you were waiting for whatever it is that's coming to end, or perhaps the Seven of Pentacles could also be interpreted as a card of somebody who is looking at the work they've done, looking and kind of weighing their options, or they're looking and observing something, examining something, right? So that could be you thinking of what's next for you. You're looking at what you already accomplished, what you already done, and based on that, you're thinking of what's next for you. I hope that makes sense, right? The first card that came out is the World. The World is a card of an ending, but this is my happy end card. So that's why I'm thinking it's some kind of an accomplishment. For some of you, you could be retiring. For others of you, you could be thinking about quitting one job, starting a new job, quitting a job and starting your own business. Or you could, if you just finished one big project at your workplace, you could be thinking about what's next for you. You know, you could have just gotten promoted. Something else could have just ended in your life. Anything. Absolutely anything. But again, it feels like a milestone. It feels like an accomplishment. It feels like something big. Something positive. The next card that came out is the Hierophant. That is your card. That's you. And it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading, especially your major arcana card. That means you're the one in charge of what's going on here, right? And then we have the Three of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. So there it is, the new beginning. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. And this is usually a card of somebody who makes future plans, right? And the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Swords, both of those two cards are talking about new beginnings. So now that you've accomplished something, or finished or ended something, you reached something, now you're making future plans. And it kind of looks like by the end of the weekend, you'll know what you want to do next. Okay? Because those two cards, the Wheel of Fortune with the Ace of Swords, like I said, they're definitely new beginning cards. Alright? Cool. Cool. Virgo, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Four of Cups, we have the King of Wands clarified by the Two of Swords, and we also have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or pretty much any zodiac sign. Whatever this King of Wands is going to offer you, your answer is going to be absolutely not. Alright, the Hermit on the bottom of the deck, that is your personal card, Virgo. And it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge. You're the one calling the shots. And you'll be hearing from this King of Wands right next to the deck. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If they're not a fire sign, it could be somebody who is fiery, passionate, somebody who is with an initiative, somebody who is in the spotlight. The Page of Wands, the first card that came out, this is a message coming from this King of Wands, right? And like I said, the answer is going to be no. Absolutely not. We have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Four of Cups. The Nine of Wands could be interpreted as a card of a wounded warrior. So for some of you, you already know this person. Or the Nine of Wands is somebody who doesn't trust another person, right? Or another situation. So if this is somebody new, it will very quickly dawn on you that you can't trust this offer. You can't trust this individual. The Four of Cups clarifying the Nine of Wands, this is you rejecting them, this is you turning them down. And the Two of Swords clarifying the King of Wands, this is most likely your reaction towards this person. This is you remaining closed off, this is you saying no. So yeah, this is like, I don't know what they're offering. The Page of Wands could be a card of flirting or a card of getting casual, if you know what I mean, right? So perhaps that's why you're saying no to them. But the answer is definitely no. Alright, cool. Capricorn, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra or pretty much any zodiac sign. You will have answers over the weekend. Let me explain, let me elaborate. You see how the first card that came out, the Eight of Swords, this is a card of somebody who is stuck, somebody who is trapped. You see all those bondages wrapped around that person? And that's the way you'll be feeling prior to this weekend, right? It could be you're stuck in a situation and you can't move forward. And it could be a legal situation or it could be anything else, pretty much anything. Whatever you feel you're stuck in, whatever you feel you don't have answers to, whatever you think you're unclear about or you don't have enough information about, you don't have enough knowledge about, that's what the Eight of Swords is all about. We have the Ace of Swords and Justice on the table, right? And you see how Justice is holding up scales in one hand and it's holding up the sword in the second hand. That's exactly the sword we see with the Ace of Swords. So it could be, like I said, the legal situation. Perhaps you're reaching out to a lawyer to answer some of your questions. You could be reaching out to somebody who does your finances, or you could be reaching out to a government organization or a professional, right? Perhaps you have a question about how to build a house, if you can remodel a house, right? So with the Justice and the Ace of Swords, you'll be released from those bondages. The Ace of Swords is going to come in and cut those bondages out and release you so you could move forward. So basically, yes, answers are coming. The Queen of Pentacles right next to the deck, that is your card. So don't be afraid, reach out if you have questions, if you're not sure about something, find someone, reach out to a friend or a professional, and they will explain it to you. They'll tell you what you need to do in this situation. Alright? Cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.